Good morning to all. Today we shall begin our history next topic. Our topic name is dual system. Dual system. It was a system of administration which was introduced by the Britishers. Dual system. Dual system was introduced in a 7065 to 7072. 7065 to 7072. Who was introduced? The Britishers are introduced. As its name itself, there are two components. The administration is mainly divided into two sections. Which are they? First one is for a English East India Company. Second is given to Nawabs. Listen, actually every powers are governed by whom? The Britishers. As a pretension, they are appointed our Nawabs. Ultimate powers are governed by whom? British East India Company. Even though they were for the administration, they divided that into the power is divided among British East India Company and the Nawabs. Listen, moreover, for the smooth running of their administration, that means for the smooth running of their revenue collection and the judiciary and police and judiciary, they were appointed deputy Nawabs. Deputy Nawabs. That who were they? One is appointed for Bengal and another one is appointed for Bihar. Who are the deputy Diwans appointed by the deputy Nawabs appointed by the Britishers. First, Muhammad Raza Khan was appointed as the deputy Diwan of Bengal, and Raja Sitab Roy was appointed as the deputy Diwan of Bihar. What was the purpose of that appointment? For the smooth running of the revenue collection. For the smooth running of the revenue collection, Britishers appointed deputy Diwans. Listen, when I told you, not only Diwani, they were appointed deputy Diwans for a Nizamat. Nizamat means police and judiciary. Nizamat means police and judiciary. That means in order to ensure the justice and in order to resolve the problems, they were appointed Nizamat. The Nizamat power is given to Muhammad Raza Khan, who was the deputy Diwan of Bengal. The Nizamat power also given to him. Whatever it may be, in 1772, the dual system was stopped, and Warren Hastings put an end to the dual system. In 1772, Warren Hastings put an end to this dual system. Listen, is it clear to you? I hope that is clear to you. Next, can we move to next topic? Our next topic is expansion of British rule. Expansion of British rule. We know that what was the purpose of the Britishers' arrival? They came to India only with the intention. First they came to India only with the intention of what? Only with the intention of trade and commerce. After that they started mercantilism. With the help of mercantilism, they were established their monopoly here. After that, they tried to get a trade center. When the Mughal emperors give a trade centers for them, after getting the trade centers, they are trying to get a political power here. Through the Prasi and the Buxar war, they got a political power also. They subjugated some of our areas. After that, they tried to expand their territory day by day. And then in order to expand their territory, they were involved in many wars. From here we can start. First war, Anglo-Maratha conflict. And Anglo-Maratha conflict, which was held in 1775 to 1818. Anglo-Maratha war. It was held in 1775 to 1818. Listen. After the third battle of Panipat, During the, what happened? During the time of a third battle of Panipat, the Maratha king Peshwa Balaji Bajirao was defeated. But during third battle of Panipat, what happened? The Maratha king Peshwa Balaji Bajirao was defeated. Then what happened? He was very disappointed because of that defeat. He was very disappointment, and in 1761 he was died. He was died. Who? Our Maratha king Peshwa Balaji Bajirao was died. Then after that his son Madhav Rao became the successor of a Balaji Bajirao. Who? Madhav Rao became the successor of a Balaji Bajirao. He became the Maratha king. Listen. After the death of a Balaji Bajirao, Maratha kingdom was in a very confused. There was no political stability, and they suffered a lot of problem. So in order to maintain that one, the Madhav Rao, what happened? What he did means he tried to maintain all his Maratha chiefs and nobles. What he did there? He tried to maintain the unity of the Maratha chiefs and nobles, which helps to strengthen his country. That when the Madhava Rao tried to strengthen the unity of a Maratha nobles and chiefs, what happened? He retained the power of Maratha kingdom. He retained the power of the Maratha kingdom. When the Britishers noticed this one, they were become conscious about that. They were who? The Britishers are conscious about that. They wanted to crush their power. What was the intention of the Britishers? They wanted to crush the power of a Marathas. So in 1772, Britishers fought with when they got an opportunity of when the Madhava Rao died. When the Madhava Rao died, the Britishers got an opportunity to crush the Maratha kingdom. In 1772, they involved in a war. Britishers fought 3 wars over Marathas. What was the final result? Marathas were defeated by the Britishers. The Maratha territory also annexed with the British territory. That was the Anglo-Maratha War, which was held in 1775 to 1818. That was the one. That was the first war when the Britishers tried to expand their territory. Before that, Baksar War and Plassey War is over already. That is already over. They got a political power. After that, they tried to British East India English East India Company tried to extend its control over the Indian territories. Listen, what they did for that purpose now? They helped the Indian princes by providing the troops. By providing the troops, because many small kingdoms are there. When they involved in, if there is any conflict with the small kings, then they will involved in a war. At that time, what is the role of the Britishers there? They will provide, they will ensure the troop for that king. Then instead of, what was the compensation for that? They will get the revenue collection of that a particular territory. They will get the revenue collection. They will get the right to the collection of revenue. They will get that. Then when after started that procedure, Anglo-Maratha War was first. It was held during in 1775 to 1880. Is it clear to you? Anglo-Maratha War. After the third, during the third Panipat war, Balaji Bajirao was defeated. Then after that he became disappointed in 1761. He was died in 1761, June 23rd. He was died. After that, who became the successor of him? His son Madhavrao became the successor of whom? Balaji Bajirao. What he did there? He tried to unify. He tried to maintain the unity of Maratha chief and nobles. Then after that, what happened? The Britishers are conscious about that. They were, what was their intention? To crush the power of the Maratha. Then when they got that opportunity after the death of Madhavrao in 1772, Britishers fought 3 wars against Marathas and finally they defeated the Marathas and annexed that territory to their country, their territory. They annexed that territory to their own territory. That's all. Is it clear to you? I hope all concepts are clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask to me. That's all. Have a nice day. Thank you.